when you're going through a breakup and maybe it was like an on and off relationship. So at this point, your friends and family, they tired of hearing about it, but you still want to talk about it. I literally will go on YouTube and search videos like this one I'm making right now. And it helped me so much in getting good advice without feeling like I'm being a burden to my friends or my family who are pretty much tired of hearing the same old story. So you're going through a breakup. It's hard, I know. You're hurting, you feel betrayed, confused, you're sad, and you just don't want to feel like that no more. Believe me, I've been there multiple times. The good news is it will be over soon, and you know that. This probably isn't your first heartbreak. I'm going to help you get through this. This pain that you're feeling right now, feel it, hurt, be sad, cry, scream. Do whatever you gotta do, except hurt people or hurt yourself. Don't do that. Like, you gotta feel it and just, you gotta let it out. This pain is temporary. This feeling is temporary. It will pass sooner than you think. You want to remember the pain because it's gonna help you make better choices. It's gonna make you be more mindful and more selective with who you give your heart to, who you give your energy to. Force you almost to put the power back in your hands. Because you're hurting right now, mostly because you've given someone else your power. That is really what's hurting you. It's not, oh, this person left, oh, this person cheated, oh, we broke up. It really has nothing to do with the other person. Let's keep it all the way real. Because I can honestly say for myself, the most hurtful thing about a breakup is the fact that I feel like, damn, am I not good enough? Like, is something wrong with me? Am I not lovable? That's the part that hurt the most. If I'm wrong or if y'all feel a different type of way, let me know. I really want to know, because I honestly think that is the part that hurts the most. The part where we feel inferior or we feel unworthy. I think that's the most hurtful part in a breakup. It has nothing to do with the other person. Because think about it, if it has something to do with the other person, like those who have been through multiple heartbreaks, come on now. You're the common denominator. That means your hurt and your pain, it don't have nothing to do with nobody else. It's everything to do with you. And so that's why when you break up with somebody, people always say, oh, focus on you. Well, they should tell you that. Some other people be like, oh, well, go mess with his best friend or mess with her best friend. Go get back revenge. I'm not telling you to do none of that, because to me, it's just unproductive. Like, at the end of the day, you might feel good when you first do whatever, but then you still hurt at the end of the day. And you might have a charge or just cause way more problems. Like, no, we're not doing that. So let me tell y'all, when they say focus on you, I'm gonna tell you how to focus on you. After you done hurting and feeling that pain and you cry, scream, whatever you gotta do, let it out. And then you pick yourself up and say, no more. Because life is too short to be feeling anything less than happy, anything less than joy, anything less than love. Because life is too short to be feeling anything less than happy, anything less than joy, anything less than love. That's what life is about. So you just got to remember that. And that pain should be a reminder. That's why it hurts so bad, because that's not normal. That's not how you're supposed to feel. So focus on you. How do you focus on you? The thing that hurts the most is that we feel unworthy, we feel inadequate. You have to know that you are worthy. You're worthy because you're here. You were put on this earth, so that means you're worthy. Nothing else, nobody else's opinion, not what you look like, not what you do. None of that matters. You came here worthy. You need to know that. You have to trust and know that everything is happening for a good reason. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is happening for your greater good. And sometimes we think things should go a certain way. So when we veer off that path, when life veers off that path, we think, oh my God, like this is horrible. But no, the veering off the path is a part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything happens for your good. So once you change your perspective, which is very important in the breakup, once you change your perspective, you can start to feel better about the situation. We be so hurt and so heartbroken because we're focused on the pain. Like, if you just get out of your own head for a second, step back and look, you can actually see like, okay, well, there's something better for me. Obviously, this is happening for a reason, so something better must be out there for me. And who wouldn't want better? If you claim you're so heartbroken that this relationship ended, obviously there were some really good things in the relationship. So if there was good things in this relationship, however, this is not the relationship that was meant for you, imagine how great the relationship that is meant for you will be. That's how you got to start thinking. You got to get excited like, okay, yes, well, that was fun while it lasted. Sad that it ended. But yeah, I'm happy to see what's next for me because I know it can only get better from here. And that's the attitude you have to have. Change your perspective. Focus on you. You really got to build up your own self-esteem. You really have to love yourself. Self-love, I'm telling you, it's the remedy. Everything you need is within you. So love yourself. You have to know and cherish yourself and know like, I'm the best. Like, it don't get better than this over here. You know what I'm saying? You really have to feel that way about yourself and love yourself. Because when you feel that way, one, you'll never let somebody come take your power away from you. And that's another reason why you hurt, is because your power is gone. You feel weak, feel powerless. You let this human control you and make you feel down on yourself, make you feel unworthy. And that hurts. That's the part that hurts. So you take your power back by saying, I'm worthy. I love myself. I am worthy of love. And it don't matter what nobody else got to say about it. I truly believe that and I truly feel that. That's what you got to get to. If you believe in the law of attraction, if you love yourself and cherish yourself and feel that you are worthy, you will attract someone who also loves themselves and feels worthy. So that way they're not making little dumb mistakes just to build their ego. A lot of people cheat and do and act out and do things because they feel less than. They're trying to make up for something that they're lacking within. And so that's why it's important for you to love yourself and you to also find someone who loves themselves, because they won't have to go out and do little stupid stuff to make themselves feel better. You know what I'm saying? They'll just pour all that love into you. You pour all that love into them, and it's just love. Like, that's why self-love is so important, but people don't really realize that. Vow to yourself that you won't give your power up. The way you don't give that power up is having a strong foundation of self-love, self-respect, and self-worth. When you stand firm on those three things, can't nobody knock you off. You won't even waste time with people who not showing you that love, that respect, that they're worthy of your time. You won't even waste time. So they don't even have a chance to try and break your heart. The next thing, out of sight, out of mind. That really works for me, at least personally. If I'm going through a breakup with somebody and I'm trying to get over them, I'll block everything. You're blocked on everything. Like, I don't want to see nothing you're doing. I don't want to know. Like, people think like, oh, I'm not gonna block them, that's gonna look petty, whatever. I don't care how it look. I'm doing this for me. Remember, I'm focusing on me. So I no longer am considering your feelings or how you feel, how you think, how nobody else feel or think. I'm doing what I have to do for me. And for me personally, out of sight, out of mind works. Block him from social media, him and all his friends and family. Block him or her on the phone. They can't get to you. You don't want to see nothing. You don't want to hear nothing. Tell your friends, I don't want to hear, I don't want to see. The less visibility this person has in your life, the more you can just continue to focus on you. Let your imagination be what it is. I mean, when you block them, you can't see nothing, you're not hearing nothing. It's left up to your imagination what this person is doing. And when you have that power of your imagination, you can imagine that they're doing whatever makes you feel better. So do that. I literally block them on everything. I don't want to see, I don't want to hear. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, they probably over there hurt too or whatever. But really, I'm not really thinking too much about it, because again, I'm focusing on me. Because that's the goal. The goal is to not even care what that person is doing. That's the real goal. You always got to keep your happiness your number one priority. That's in life, period. In relationship, out of relationship work, your goal, your number one priority is to be happy, for real. And when you make decisions to keep your happiness, that's when your life is going to be better. It doesn't matter what's facts. It doesn't matter what's right. It doesn't matter. It's whatever, how you feel, what makes you feel good. We are emotional human beings, and our emotions is like our GPS to how we supposed to take this journey through life. When you not feeling good, you know, when you sad, hurt, angry, whatever, upset, you know that's not where you're supposed to be. So that's the GPS telling you reroute. You know what I'm saying? When you happy, you feeling good, yes, that's when it's smooth sailing. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to feel. So I always say just block them on everything. You don't want to know, you don't want to see. Leave it up to your imagination and imagine whatever you got to imagine to make yourself feel good. If you feel like you're backsliding or you feel like you want to reach out to that person, text that person, whatever, I urge you, type that text out, but do not send it. If you got to do it in an email, if you got to do it in your notes, do it in your text messages, but do it to yourself because you don't want to accidentally send it. Type it out. Type out everything you got to say. Boom, 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 boom. Type it out. Get it out. And do not send it. Save it. Let it go. Do not send it. Just let it go. Even if it's just for one night, sleep on it, wake up the next morning. I promise you, yo, this has saved me. It's something about getting it out, even if it don't get sent nowhere. It's something about getting it out that just makes you feel so much better. And then when you get it out, you feel better, and then you realize you didn't send it to that person, you feel even better. Cause it's like, thank God I didn't send that. Like, I'm telling you, please, if you ever have a moment of weakness where you want to reach out to that person, please, please, please type it out, write it out, but do not send it. Sleep on it, wait on it a few days and see if you still feel the same way. See if you feel like it's a good idea to send it. This will save you, I promise. Try it and let me know what you think down in the comments, please. Be productive. You need to, whatever hobby, whatever interest you have, put everything into that. Be productive, because being productive, working on a project, whatever, it takes your mind off of the breakup. It feels good when you're progressing and completing tasks, like knocking off things that you want to do. That feels good. That makes you feel better. And again, that's the whole purpose, is to feel better. Whatever you working on or whatever, you can finish it. You completed a task. Woo. So be productive. I'm an Aquarius, and that's how we throw ourselves into our work if we going through like breakup or anything like that. That is my favorite thing to do, because I can zone out and zone into something and just let it take my mind away and feel good about it because I'm doing something good. I'm being productive. So that's a big thing. Be productive. The last thing I want to say is say thank you. Like I said, everything is working out for your good, and this hurt and this pain that you feel is just going to be a reminder to always get back to feeling good. This experience happened for a reason, and it's to teach you something as well. So the biggest thing this breakup will teach you is how to be more selective. It'll help you make a better choice. The more things that happen to you that you don't want automatically causes you to know what you do want. So when you leave every relationship, you should be a little bit more specific in what you're asking for in a relationship. This person wasn't supportive of you. Maybe you never really realized you need somebody who supports you before, but now you know you definitely want your partner to be supportive. This helps you be more specific in what you want. The more specific you are in what you want, the better. Because if you just say, oh, I want a man, any old man could show up at your door. So you take that man in, but he is lazy and he don't compliment you. So now you know your next relationship, you want to say, I want a man that is full of energy and compliments me all the time. You get more specific. So then that man comes, he's full of energy, he compliments you, but then you notice he stink. So then the next thing you say, I want a man who is full of energy, who compliments me, and who smell good. So then that man comes. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, everything teaches you more about you. It teaches you more about what you want. So you got to look at the situation like that. Everything is happening for a good reason, and everything is happening to teach you more about you and what you want. So once you can accept that, then you're able to say thank you. Like, yes, I was hurt and it was hard, but I got over it, and I'm actually thankful that I went through that situation because it taught me more about me, and now I'm stronger. And soon enough, if you try, you will feel better. You will come out of this stronger. You will come out of this more specific in what you want, more clear, and hopefully you come out of this loving yourself more, cherishing yourself more, and feeling more worthy. And most importantly, Do not come out bitter and cold, and don't close off your heart, because you really want to experience love, real true love. But always remember that your real true love, your source of real true love, you already know where it comes from. It don't come from nobody else. Nobody else. It comes from you, and it comes from God or the universe, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter what you call it. The word water don't make you wet. It comes from a higher power it don't have nothing to do with no other individual. So always remember that. Take your power back, change your perspective, and love yourself. Now I want y'all to let me know what y'all think, and let me know if this helped any of you. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe. I'll have more videos like this, just helping people and just, you know, being that friend to give you some good sound advice when you feel like you don't have nobody. Thank you so much, guys. Mwah. Love you. Want to spread positivity, good vibes, feel better. You are loved, you are appreciated, you are worthy, you are special, you are amazing, you are strong, you are powerful, you are worthy, you are loved. Oh yeah, I also want to mention I'm making a audio of just something that you can fall asleep listening to, or you can wake up in the morning to, because I know those be the hardest times when you're trying to fall asleep or when you first wake up in the morning. So I put together this little audio recording. It's just me just talking to you, giving you some encouraging words and just something for you to listen to and lift your spirit, make you feel better, so you can have a good productive day, so you can shift your focus and shift your perspective to the positive and being excited and just getting back to that happy place where you're supposed to be. I'll put a link so you guys can go to that video and listen to it and comment and let me know how you feel. Let me know if it helped. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Let's keep this conversation going. I really want to know. I really want to talk to you all. I want to hear what you got to say. Yeah, so